Jack scraped the date off the check with a knife. He erased the remaining marks with an eraser and finally rewrote it in pen. This had to be one of the worst forged checks in history. Yet Jack genuinely believed he could fool the bank with something that looked like a primary school art project. Just as he was feeling frustrated, Jack discovered that pilots were highly respected in this area and their paychecks were outrageously high. So, he bought a model airplane, soaked it in hot water, and after 24 hours, easily peeled off the airline's logo. He carefully glued it to the top of the check, placed it inside a book, and pressed it flat. He then spent a fortune on a pilot's uniform, confident it would make his plan succeed, and walked boldly into the bank. As the teller prepared to scrutinize the check, Jack began complimenting her beauty. Just like that, he not only managed to cash the check successfully, but was also invited by the teller to tour the back office. Through this woman, Jack learned critical internal details such as check encoding and magnetic ink printing. Soon after, he began forging even more realistic checks and used his pilot identity to cash them. By the age of 16, he had made millions of dollars. As the number of fake checks being cashed continued to rise, FBI agent Carl took notice. Following a lead, Carl tracked Jack down and stormed his residence. Jack calmly stepped out of the bathroom and coolly claimed that the culprit had just escaped through the window. Carl, however, remained suspicious. "Let me see some credentials." Sensing his doubt, Jack handed Carl a wallet. Just as Carl was about to open it, Jack suddenly stopped him and directed his attention toward the window. This clever distraction finally lowered Carl's guard and made him fully believe Jack's story. To reinforce his supposed professionalism, Jack even demanded to inspect Carl's identification, all while discreetly packing away his forgery tools. He asked Carl to watch the scene for him first. As Carl finally sat down to rest, he noticed the wallet Jack had left behind and immediately sensed something was wrong. He opened it, only to find it filled with nothing but business cards and advertisements. By then, it was already too late. Jack had